Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to everyone. My name is Nurul Aini Nadirah, binti Mustapa, and I'm from class 6A6. Today, I would like to explain about speed. Speed is an important transportation consideration due to the relations between time, comfort, convenience, and economics. Overspeeding is one of the major causes of road accidents in Malaysia. By Ministry of Transport Malaysia itself stated that the number of road accidents in Malaysia is increased during the last 10 years. Meanwhile, the number of fatalities has been a steady reduction from peak at 7,152 in 2016 and showed the lowest at 6,167 in 2019 during the last 10 years. To cater these issues, speed limits are being implemented to see whether the drivers of the cars or vehicles comply with the speed limits or not to prevent overspeeding of the vehicles. Therefore, I will be conducting spot speed studies to determine the speed limits of the vehicles. The objective of the experiment is to establish the speed distribution of a traffic stream at a specific location or called as a basic speed data. Second is to determine the vehicle speed percentile from the speed trend analysis, which then is useful for speed decision making afterward. There are two ways in conducting spot speed studies, which the first one is by using stopwatch, second by using radar gun method. In the end of the experiment, these two methods will be compared to get more accurate value and data. Before we proceed to the procedures, there is some apparatus will be needed in conducting spot speed studies. For stopwatch method, the apparatus will be stopwatch and also measuring wheel. Second method, which is a radar gun method, we'll be using only radar gun. Procedure 1. Procedures of using stopwatch. Step 1. Necessary preparations were performed, such as sufficient pens, pencils, stopwatch, and cupboards. Step 2. A study location was decided and selected site should be straight and the level road section. Next, select two reference points and label as start and end point with a distance of 50 meters apart. Then, start record the time when the vehicles at starting point and stop the time when the vehicles is at the end point. Lastly, the speed of the vehicles were determined by using the speed formula. Procedure 2. Next, by using radar gun method, the first procedure will be the study location was decided and selected site should be straight and the level road section. Second, switch on the radar gun. Next, before using the radar gun, set the power or volume to half. Then, set also the range into half. Press the test button to pass the screen and test the lamp by pressing the lamp button. The radar meter was directed aligned with oncoming traffic at possible meaning to make it as close to the roadway as possible. Lastly, the vehicle speed was observed for the duration of 1 hour or until 100 samples were recorded. So now let's discuss the result and data analysis. This is one of the example of the data sheet that has been recorded during conducting the spot speed studies. Both methods, which is by using stopwatch and radar gun method, will give the same value. But the difference is when we using stopwatch, the distance need to be divided by time to get the speed. While using radar gun method, the radar gun will give the value of the speed instantly. Next, we need to tabulate the recorded data into a table that consists of speed group, mean speed, frequency in percentage, cumulative frequency in percentage, and lastly is the arithmetic mean speed. After that, we continue by plotting the graph. There are three types of graph that need to be plotted, which is the first one is the histogram graph, second will be the frequency distribution curve, and third will be the cumulative frequency distribution curve. The cumulative frequency distribution curve is the most important as the disturbance speed, median speed, speed limit at 50 percentile, design speed at 85 percentile and design speed at 95 percentiles will be evaluated by the graph for both methods. And lastly, for the statistical analysis, the arithmetic mean speed, standard deviation and standard error will be calculated by using the formula. As a conclusion, from this experiment, we are able to estimate the speed characteristics at a specific location. Other than that, we are able to make a conclusion that the recommended speed of a vehicle is between 60 to 90 km per hour to avoid any car accidents. That's all from me. Thank you.